Hey there, Synthrones. Today we're going to be talking about the Waldorf Quantum and the text support that I received from Waldorf. Hi, I'm Pure Ambient Drone, and this is my channel where I talk about synthesizers. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell to keep up with all of my synth adventures, and please join me over at patreon.com/Pure Ambient Drone to dig even deeper. Okay, well, let's get to the point here. About a week or so ago, I got myself the Quantum from Waldorf. It came in, and when I unpacked it, I noticed some fingerprints on the screen. Now, the screen protector was still intact, but still there was some fingerprints. Along with those fingerprints, there was also a reading on what I would call the odometer. I mean, there's this little section in the setup or in the utility that tells you how long the synthesizer has been on since its last update when you install a new firmware that apparently resets. It had been played for over an hour and 3 minutes, according to its clock. And this concerned me because another thing was, this concerned me because I thought somebody had, returned the item and it was refurbished. Another thing I wanted to mention is that it didn't come in a plastic wrapping, and I had seen other unboxings, or at least pictures of unboxings, where it did come in a wrapping, and mine came in a cloth. So I contacted support from Waldorf, along with my seller. I highly recommend that you reach out to Waldorf or any company that manufactures the product that you have questions, along with communicating with your seller. Okay. In my case, it was very, very helpful because the seller was aware that there was a problem, and the manufacturer understood that there was a problem, and therefore I had both channels of communication opened at the same time, and I was able to pass information between the two of them periodically to find out exactly what had happened. Well, in a nutshell, it turns out that everything absolutely was okay. And I did get a response, several responses actually, back from Waldorf. They were very helpful. Waldorf responded to my email with this. They said, "This is very normal. During the factory test, Quantum is turned on and several tests are being done. They test all the LEDs, the keys, do the connections work, are the filters and touchscreen okay, and much more. This takes quite a while, and the clock counts that time. So although there is a tiny bit on the odometer, your synth was still new when you got it." So basically, they do go through it one last time before they ship it out. And I think this is very good because you're looking at a $4,000 plus machine. And Waldorf wants to make sure that you're going to get a machine that is absolutely functional and in pristine condition without any mistakes being made from the factory to your door. I think that's very awesome. They also mentioned that they no longer wrap the Quantums in plastic. They felt that the quality of the machine was deserving of having it wrapped in a cloth cover instead. And it's, it looks much more elegant coming out of the box that way. But it did kind of scare me because, again, I was thinking, well, maybe someone just threw a cloth around it or something because they didn't have the plastic wrap anymore. I think the first thing that we look for, especially here in America, is a product to be sealed in plastic, especially when it costs over $4,000. They also encouraged me in a separate email to please pass on to you, the users, if you have one of these and you have any problems, to please communicate with them, at least keep them in the loop. Of course, you want to talk with your seller as well, because a lot of sellers, they offer 30-day money back and things like that. And it's good to have those options in case something goes totally wrong. But if you have a question such as mine, you should contact Waldorf. You should contact them with any problem, regardless of what you think it is, just to make sure that they're in the loop and that they're aware of what's happening so that they can better improve their quality and their customer service. So that was something they wanted me to pass on to you guys. But anyway, I want to do some more playing around with the machine and learn a bit more about it. I'll be doing some presets and some sound demos here for you guys. I'm sorry I've been a little bit out of the loop lately, but I'm a very busy individual, and sometimes things pile up on me and I don't get to these videos as much as I would like to. But they're coming. With that being said, thanks for watching this video, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. I love all you guys. Don't forget to contribute in the comment section below. We have some of the smartest people in the world contributing here on synthesizers, and I appreciate you guys keeping it civil as you always do. Until next time, keep calm and synth on.